Are NATO going to start shooting down Russian jets in their airspace?
President, do you think that NATO countries should shoot down Russian aircraft if they enter their airspace?
Yes, I do.
Well, that idea raises a whole load of questions, and it's something that President Trump has said that NATO should do, and indeed European leaders have hinted towards after a series of drone incursions into Poland and elsewhere, and indeed into Estonian airspace by Russian jets. But the question is, of course, will this happen over European land or over European sea? And quite what would the purpose or time spent by these Russian jets be in NATO airspace? Secretary of State Rubio went on to talk about whether or not these jets would be attacking, and Trump talked about backing these NATO members depending on the circumstances. Look, I think a lot of this is messaging. It's about saying to the Kremlin, don't push the envelope further. I should point out too that the drones that made the incursion into Poland, some of them were indeed shot down, and fast-moving Russian jets could potentially make incursions into airspace and get out before NATO scrambles jets. But the premise of Russian jets being shot down, yes, that is an enormous escalation potentially, but at the same time too, flying hostile jets into NATO airspace is in itself a very aggressive Russian move. They've been toying with the idea for months, years even, but in this new environment it seems a much more fraught hot button issue, and ultimately this is about saying to the Kremlin, here's a red line, don't cross it.